What's up, everyone? I apologize if there's some background noise during this video because they're getting ready for a little kid's birthday party in the other room. This is probably one of the last videos I'll be filming from this house. No more orange wall behind me because this week we are officially moving into the new place. I'm very excited about that. I can't wait to have the game room, at least start setting up the game room and be able to film in there. As for pickups today, going garage selling, the weather was fantastic. It's been pretty shitty the last 2 months on the weekends, but today was great. Unfortunately, I slept in a little bit too late. I didn't get out until almost 9 o'clock. I usually try to get out right before 8 o'clock. A lot of the sales either told me that, sorry, I already sold the stuff earlier, or they started their sale on Friday, and I just completely missed out by an entire day. I don't go garage selling on Fridays, unfortunately. But I did still find a few things, 2 actually really decent little finds at garage sales. After I do talk about those, I'll do the random game giveaway announcement, and then I'll show you the other finds from like pawn shops and a couple pickups from other people. First off, this is the first find of the day. It was $1 a piece for these. We have Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and then Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. They were in a big old bucket of randomness. Legos, cars, some other little toys. I asked if they had any games. They're like, yes, unfortunately we haven't sorted the kids' like game bucket thing. They said they thought they had some Game Boy games in there. I dug through the entire bucket for like 5 minutes, and this is all I could find was just those 2. Two's better than none after spending that much time, and for $1 a piece, you know, that's pretty damn sweet. Then, for $5 each, Grand Theft Auto 5, which I seem to find at least one GTA 5 every single week. And then Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. This is still a pretty sought after, a little bit higher up there in price game, so $5 each on these. This was it's like second best find. Price-wise, I would say the best find. We got, 5 games here. 2 3DS and 3 original DS. Kirby's Superstar Ultra. Card only, obviously. Golden Sun. We got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. And it's just a glare white blob there. Then we have a copy of Pokemon Black, complete in the case. And then a copy of Fire Emblem Awakening, complete in the case. That was all $20. This was one of those times where I walked up and I asked if they had any video games. They're like, no, sorry, we don't have any games we're going to get rid of. We have games, we don't want to get rid of them. And I'm like, oh, okay, what do you have? And they're like, oh, 360, PS3, some of the more current stuff. And I was like, do you have anything older? And they're like, no. And then I said, well, do you have anything handheld? And they're like, oh, yeah, we have some handheld video games we don't care about. And it's just one of those times where it's like they don't consider those video games. They automatically thought I was just talking about current home console stuff. So apparently they didn't care as much about their handheld DS, 3DS games. So $20 for that stack. Then this was, every time I talk about this garage sale, because I go to it frequently, I always have to say, it's not a garage sale that I stumble across. It's one that a friend of mine runs, and she does it all the time. And she calls me when she has games. She got 2 really nice finds here. I got these for $10 a piece, and they are factory sealed. We have Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, and then Zelda Skyward Sword. I'm not sure if she ended up getting these from the Weigh and Pay that she goes to, or if these were from something else, but she frequently gets games at like Weigh and Pay for change, but she sold them to me for $10 a piece. It's hard to show you that they're sealed on camera, obviously. This one still has a little AR card sticker on the outside, but both of those sealed for $10 each, and then this one was $5, Wario Land Shake It, so $25 for all of those. That is it for the garage sale finds. Not a whole lot. So, I guess technically this was truly the best garage sale straight up find. Those sealed games, like I said, I knew I was going to get those. So now we'll do the random game giveaway announcement for this week. And, of course, we have Snagglefruits here to help. Snagglefruit is going to assist us by going upside down. And I'm going to drum roll on his feet. So here we go. The winner of this week's random game on whatever system they want is Eli Hernandez. Congratulations, Eli. Hey, kitty cat. Thank you for watching. Please send me a personal message either here on YouTube or on the Facebook fan page and let me know, the link to the Facebook fan page in the About section down below. Let me know what system you want your random game to be for and your shipping address, and I'll have that off to you in a week or two. And as always, there is a game giveaway starting right now. All you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment down below. Comment can be about whatever you want. What did you get this week? That kind of crap. But your suggestion is, since this video is going up on Valentine's Day, you know those little chalky heart candies that you can get on Valentine's Day? And they say stuff like, be mine, I love you, or whatever. Give me what you think would be a funny thing to put on one of those. Give me your recommendation of what should be on one of those little shitty chalky hearts. For me, I would say I taste like shit. That's what I put on there because I don't like those things. But anyways, that's your suggestion. So just be subscribed, thumbs up the video, leave a comment down below. Now on to some pawn shop finds. This first one was pretty hilarious and kind of awkward. I went into this one pawn shop I go to all the time. I deal with one lady there for the last probably 2.5, 3 years, and she always gives me really good deals. I never deal with the store manager there. Well, while I was talking with her, store manager walks over, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird. Why is he coming over? And he starts looking at the games I'm looking at, and he's like, oh, okay, those are some good ones. And I was like, oh, great. Is he going to tell her, sorry, don't give him any deals, don't discount him? Well, he reaches out his hand and says, hi, how you doing? He shakes my hand. I'm like, this is really odd. He asks, my name, and I'm like, hi, I'm Scott. And he goes, so you're her new boyfriend? And I'm thinking, is he joking? I'm like, yeah, totally, I'm her new boyfriend. And she's laughing, and we both didn't realize that he was being serious. It turns out that apparently she just got a new boyfriend within the last few weeks, and he knew about it, but he hasn't met him yet. And he thought that I was her new boyfriend. So before we figured that all out, he had said, just do $5 a piece on the games and $10 a piece on the controllers. And I'm like, that's a lower discount than she even gives me. I'm like, why are you giving me that low of a discount? And then that's when we realized, oh, he really thinks that I'm your boyfriend. So she quickly was like, no, that's not my boyfriend, because she didn't want any, weirdness getting back around to her actual new boyfriend, that she has apparently some other guy that she's seeing. So once he realized that, he's like, I'm sorry. I can't do $5 a piece then on them, but I'll do $10 a piece. I'm like, that's fine, because that's what I was expecting to pay anyway. So for $10 each, almost $5 if we had gone along with it, Halo the Master Chief Collection, Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS4, The Last of Us Remastered, and Resident Evil Revelations 2. Those were all $10 each. This one I'm not sure if it ended up being $3 or $5. I think it ended up being $5, which was One Piece Unlimited World Red on the PS3. And then I got 3 controllers. These two were $10 each. We have an Xbox One and a PS4 controller. And then this one was $5. So this is where it got a little confusing, because these two kind of got thrown in at the very end. So this was somewhere between $5 and $10 for the controller that would have come with the slim white system. That's why it has these gray analog sticks on it. But still a really good deal. It was just very awkward, and then that's all we could talk about for the next 20 minutes was, oh, you're my boyfriend. No, your real boyfriend will kick my ass, because apparently he's 3 or 4 inches taller than I am. That was weird. Anyways, on to 2 more pawn shop finds. These two were $10, Grand Theft Auto 5, another GTA 5 on PS4, and Mortal Kombat X. And then this was $5, Battlefield 4. And then this was $5, Borderlands Triple Pack on the PS3. And then trying to pick up the newer stuff for the people at the market, because that's what they always want now. And then this was $15. I paid a little more than I normally would for a controller, but I've been having trouble just finding PS3 controllers. I seem to have found more current gen, like PS4 and Xbox One controllers, than PS3 controllers. So I grabbed that for $15. Then, what other finds do I have? Oh, last one from, I think, technically a pawn shop. This I paid $30 for, an original PSP. Again, a little more than I would usually pay. There's cat hair stuck all over this. Gross. But it is a really nice condition one. Came with the charger, which is plugged in over there, and a 32 megabyte memory card. but it's a 101, the original, and it's in really good shape. 1001, sorry. And usually when I find any PSPs, especially the older ones, either the hinge on the door doesn't pop open like that, it's broken in some way. I tested it out and it played just fine, so $30 for that. All right, now what do we got left? I got three things left. I'll do this one first. This was from a trade I'm doing with a guy on Facebook, Michael, picking up for my collection Dungeon Master on the Super Nintendo, a boxed copy of Cubicle. I already had the game for it, but figured, hey, box manual, a little poster inside, all in pretty decent shape. And then Ranger X, which is a Genesis game that I've had my eye on for a long time, and I've come across it, I think, twice, and every time I get it, either the manual's missing or the cart's label is gross. So it's just one of the ones that took a while to actually come across. It's not really that expensive, but still a cool game. I love the name Ranger X also. It just sounds cool. Then this is from my friend Raven. That's what he goes by. For $50. He originally... I had agreed on buying a few of these, and then he's like, well, I'm going to throw in a couple other games. Well, thank you. So thank you very much, Raven. And I'm also buying a bunch of stuff from you. You already know this. I don't know why I'm talking like to you through the video. I'm buying a bunch of stuff from him, which should be in next week's pickups video, I believe, which is going to be a little weird because that's when we're trying to like actually move in. So I'm not sure how that's going to go down, but I'll try to get a video up next weekend for you guys. We have New Super Mario Bros. 2. F-Zero GP Legend on the Game Boy Advance, F-Zero on the Super Nintendo, and then these were the main two games I was buying from in the first place, Super Castlevania 4, and a really nice copy of Link to the Past. Then the final thing, which I've had some decent luck with limited edition PS4 Xbox One systems. This one is... I haven't talked to this guy for 6 months, at least. He kind of actually screwed me over a little bit a while back. He's someone that used to contact me all the time. I actually met him through he had garage sales. Then he never was really doing garage sales anymore. He just sort of sold stuff out of his house. He would go around to all the pawn shops in the area, and he never fully explained exactly what he did, but I got the gist of it. He'd buy a few $1,000s worth of stuff, you know, let's say $2,000 worth of stuff, and they would give him a really good discount because he'd be spending a lot of money, and he'd also buy both broken stuff and then other stuff that's just been sitting around on their shelves for too long. So they'd give him a really good discount. He'd call me up, and I'd go over, and he'd have video game systems, TVs, computers, tablets, all different types of crap. Obviously, I was only interested in the video game stuff, and he contacted me, and he said he had a bunch of PS4s. And I was like, oh, man. Like, first of all, I don't want to deal with broken PS4s if any of them are broken. Second of all, how much are these going to be? I've always gotten good deals from them, but we're talking, you know, PS4s, not something that's $100 or whatever. So he said that he'd do $150 on a working PS4 and $100 on a broken one. So I was like, I'll come check it out. I ended up getting this one from him, which is the Batman Arkham Knight PS4. What had happened, the reason why he gave me that price, that deal, is I had bought a few PS3s from him, I believe they were, a while back, and he didn't have any controllers the second I was buying them. And he promised, he goes, don't worry, I have controllers, I can get you controllers, and I'll contact you, like, you know, tomorrow or the next day. Never contacted me. I tried contacting him, I never heard anything back, and that was the end of it. So I was sort of surprised to hear from him again, but ended up getting this for $150, and it has the matching silver controller to it. It's in good shape. It is not perfect on, where is it? Oh, on the front side, there's a few little nicks on like the corners. This one has a bigger nick in it. You might be able to kind of tell it's white. I tested it at his house, and it did work, and at first I was like, why and how did you get like this one for a good deal? Because I know you didn't pay more than $100 for it. And that's when he was saying, well, he bought a bunch of broken ones too, or other items that were defective. So I'm guessing he spent $1,000 plus at least. and took a bunch of their shit that was laying around, and he was probably like, but I want to get at least 1 or 2 good ones, and then I ended up getting, you know, a deal because of the mess up in the past. But I'm not going to complain. I love collecting the different colored controllers, and this is one I did not have also. So good deal on that one. That is like the third or fourth special edition newer console that I've come across for a really good price. That is it, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to enter this week's random game giveaway. Just be subscribed, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment down below. I have a feeling that they're about ready to eat dinner and get this party started, so I gotta go. I will talk to you all later. Peace.